So now we're going to talk about our assurance denture process. And what is an assurance denture? Well, the best way to describe this is to describe the patient that needs it first. The patient that needs an assurance denture is a patient that is older, perhaps suffering from mild to moderate dementia, and that does not have the ability to cope with change. Usually these patients have had a denture for in excess of 18 years. We see them as old as 40 years sometimes. And usually they're in their 80s and maybe even 90s as far as age goes. But their ability to chew is very basic and very important to them. So what do we do when the nurse loses their denture? Well, proactively, if we make a rubber mold of that old denture that patient can function with, we can now make an assurance denture. As a matter of fact, from that rubber mold, we can make as many as 50 dentures if we need to. And those dentures will be exact new copies or clones of that old denture. Now, our process is we take a rubber mold, the doctor takes a rubber mold of the patient's denture, sends it to us with a shape. Our technicians use a poured technique to pour the teeth. They then take the teeth out, trim them, put them back in the mold, reassemble it, and then they pour the base. When they finish, they lightly polish the denture, and now the patient has a brand new copy of their old denture. As a matter of fact, if the patient has dementia, you can deliver a clone to a patient and they never realize it's a different denture. Now, why is this important? They can still function. They can still chew their food because the ability to chew comes from the cerebral cortex, not from the frontal lobe. They can still feed themselves, they don't get dehydrated, and they stay healthy longer. Assurance dentures then are for older patients.